I just went on a walk, and on that walk, I was thinking about what I should build. Because right now, honestly, I am pretty lost, I would say. I'm recording this in my bedroom. I don't really have anything I can work toward besides some arbitrary goal I set for myself, which is like get free. But how am I gonna get there? I don't know. And I'm actually recording this without a script, and I just want to get my thoughts out there. Because I was thinking about how I don't want to get rich anymore, but instead I want to get wealthy because for the last 2 years I have been trying to get rich, right? Trying to use these get rich schemas, which don't really make you rich, but the actual creator of the schema rich. And I just thought this wasn't for me. So this really happened after I discovered Naval Ravikant. And now I'm thinking about what do I actually want to do with my life over the next 5 to 10 and 20 plus years, right? Something that I want to learn a skill, which is probably going to be coding because I really like coding and I'm into coding. And I want to get so good at it that I can monetize it and people will actually pay me for doing what I love, what I'm good at, and that's my goal. And that's the entire reason I went on the walk. Because on the walk, I really thought to myself, like, what do I want to build? More like in terms of what software do I want to build, because I already know how to code. And here's my script, just for you to know. I'm really just free flowing this, as you probably already noticed. This is my, I wrote down 4 points on my script. This is my script, right? And I'm just trying to get this across as clear as possible because I'm literally, this is not really my first video, but it's one of my first actual videos I'm trying to upload and put out there. It's going to be really bad, but I don't care because this is for myself. So one problem that I have is not only that I don't know what to build, but also that I'm already pretty happy, right? I already have friends. I'm kind of free, right? I don't really have much accountability. I'm living with my parents. I'm in school, so I'm not really bad off, right? I can literally do what I want whenever I want, like if I don't have school. And I have some money because I'm freelancing on the side, making some money, building software for other people. But I don't really know if that's the right way because I'm basically trading time for money. And that's not something I really want to do because it's hard to scale. That's a good thing if you want to start making money at first because like freelancing, starting an agency, maybe scaling it to a couple mil a month if that's what your dream is. But I don't know if I want to do that. Like I've seen people like Iman Gadzi and all these gurus out there like telling you, oh, you gotta start this agency because it's gonna make you rich. Well, I realized for the past 2 years this is probably not true because I tried it, I failed miserably. Maybe also because I was a bit lazy. Could also be a good reason. But this is a real problem because I don't really have any desire or big motivation to go and change my life. But I know that if I want to actually have a good life that I really can enjoy and I can basically do whatever I want, whenever I want, wherever I want, I need to really think about how can I get there the right way. And that's what I've been thinking about. A couple of ideas that like, I want to get there by building apps, obviously. Because like if you want to actually wealthy, not rich, that's what I learned from Naval Ravikant. I'm just passing this on to you because I don't really know anything myself. I'm 17 years old. I haven't really achieved a lot of success yet in terms of business. Yeah, I have the body, right? I have some muscle. I have some confidence. I I can get girls, let's say. But really in business, I don't really have achieved much. That's what I want to change. Right now, I'm making about 1.5K freelancing, a month freelancing on the side, building apps for other people. And an idea I have for an app I actually want to build myself is something that can help me and solve my own problems. And that's what's hard for me because I'm not really good at discovering problems. I'm really just basically passively living my life, waiting for other people to give me their problems. But I want to solve my own problems, because then I can work on that problem and know how to solve that problem long enough, for a long enough period of time for people to actually pay me and make my product good enough, because I'm actually passionate about it. A couple of ideas would be, for example, a nutrition tracker, because I'm not really good at nutrition, and that's a problem that I have, because yeah, like I eat pretty healthy, but I don't really know how much I eat, how much I need to eat, how much calories, supplements, etc. And yeah, this is really a problem of mine. Or also like a app for myself as a freelancer, like an app where you as a freelance developer can manage your clients, you can manage the software you're building, because like there's really many different tasks that go into building a software to manage this database, manage this bug that's suddenly coming up, or these feature requests, etc. And yeah, it's really a problem. That could also be an idea. So the next steps for me are, I want to really get sure on what I want to build, something that I'm passionate about, something that I want to build. And then I'm going to try to dedicate as much of my time as I can to that app. Basically, after I come home from school, and even before school, I wake up at 6 a.m. I work for 1.5 hours. Then I come back from school like at about sometimes 1, like if I go to the gym like 3 p.m., then maybe sometimes 5 p.m. And then I just work on my startup, and I want to make this as good as possible, while of course developing software for other people, because I want to have some base income. Now there's really just a lot of rambling and yapping from my side. If anyone wants to hear, maybe yeah, you're just stupid, don't waste your time and actually do something productive. Oh, what am I doing here? And yeah, that's it. See you in the next one. The next one is going to be more structured, a bit more detailed and informative, not just rambling about myself. In the next video, you're going to see me designing the actual app that I'm going to build. It's either going to be a mobile app or a B2B, like SaaS web app. Probably a web app, because I have way more experience in building a web app than a mobile app. And then I'm going to make the plan is that I'm going to make a live stream actually building the app, like for 15 hours or so. I'm going to take a Saturday, I'm just going to sit down and I'm just going to open Windsurf or Cursor or whatever. I'm just going to build for 15 hours straight. And this is also an appel, or how do you call this in English? I don't know. This is an appel for you to go out there and to start it. Because right now I record this video with these wire phones. I don't even know how to call them, right? This is my micro that I'm using. My camera is the built-in MacBook camera. I don't have a script. I have 4 points on my script. And I want to stream this or next week, ideally this week on a Saturday or Sunday, how I'm building the app. So this is really a sign for you to just go out there, start doing whatever you want to do, because life is short, right? You will die in 80 years, your legacy will die, your children will die, universe will also die in a couple of billion years. Like, it doesn't really matter, right? Just build it. What's stopping you? What's the worst that can happen besides you going back to your parents' home and living on their expenses, which isn't the best way to end, right? But still, like, you have a pretty good safety net. And if you live in the UK or America or Europe in general, you have welfare and like all this stuff that can help you get off the ground if you are literally lost. So really, there's no big risk there. If you have a laptop, if you have Wi-Fi, which you probably have because you're watching this video, go out there, start it, build it, because I'm gonna do this as well. I'm gonna now figure out what I want to build. Gonna go to school tomorrow, wake up at 6 a.m. of course, work on whatever I want to work on, and yeah, enjoy my life. And you should enjoy yours too. See ya.